Yesterday till what we have completed locators and types of locators. Today we'll start with how to use all these locators. ID name, link text, parser, link text, class name, tag name, CSS, expert, everything I'll be starting today. The first locator is your ID. How to use all these locators also. For example, I want to send some data inside this text field. Okay, this is a text field. I want to just send some data inside this text field. Then what should we do? First, I should open the browser, enter this URL, and locate this specific element. Then only I can enter the data. Driver dot find elements which take by class as argument by dot ID. This ID is going to take your string value. Okay. How to find this ID? The specific element, right click, inspect. Here you can see a attribute will be present with the name of ID. See, just I'll copy the value as email, paste it here. Dot send keys. Send keys. Got it? Clear?
Sir, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Sir, what this throws will do, sir?
Sorry?
They will throw value.
I'm not audible. Your voice is not audible.
Throws, sir. Besides the string arrays, so throws and throws bull, right? Or
Throwable, we don't have to write because I am using thread dot slip. No, that's why I have to handle with throws or try catch block. As I am using
okay,
this one, that's why I have handled that exception. Okay, as yesterday I have told all those things. You guys tell me one by one. You all are keeping quiet. Now you have to say. Okay, what is this driver?
reference variable.
WebDriver reference variable. Never say only reference variable. Okay, it's WebDriver reference variable. Okay, next. What is this find element method? Why we use this find element method? Speak up, guys.
To identify the element values.
No, to locate a specific web element. To identify the specific web element, single web element. It's abstract method present inside web driver interface. A return type is okay. Now you can see it is taking your by class as argument find elements as of I said yesterday. It will take by class as argument. It's all the methods of this by class are static method. All the methods, not only id, all the methods are static method, which takes string as and this send is also take string as argument. Then what is this send keys? The send keys is again an abstract method present inside web element interface. Return type is clear.
Sir, here in find element also, the first one is abstract um, method and WebDriver interface, and web element is what is that one, sir?
Return type. Web element is return type.
Written type. So every time you are saying these arrows which represents all these three method and interface and return type.
Yeah, it's a which type of method where it is present and the return type.
Yeah, got it, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, good to go. Next. For example, if you are specifying any of the element or the values of the specific method which you are taking or the attributes, what you will get? You will get exception called as no such element exception. See, we got as no such element exception.
Sir, exception means it is an error.
Yeah, it's an error. All right. If these are there is a condition with exception. This is one condition. Second thing is if the attribute value is here, take down this quickly. Done.
Yes, sir.
Next. Now we'll see with ID is completed. Now we'll see with name. Someone was asking, no, why I'm taking throws here. You can see while I'm taking thread dot slip, it is throwing error or not. That means I have to handle with the throws declaration or surround it with try catch block. That's why I'm taking throws here.
Yeah, got it, sir.
I want to enter some password here. Okay. You can see here id is equal to pass is present, name is equal to pass is present. That means I can use id if id is not present. For example, I'm giving if id is not present, how to look at this? We can use name. If name attribute is present, driver dot find element by dot name dot. See, done. And the same thing, okay, instead of this id only I have used name here. Everything is same. Take down this.
Sir, this driver dot find element by dot name, all these instruction we can call it as syntax, right, sir?
See, this is syntax. These are the methods, okay. For simple thing I'll say you, I just explain this line how actually it works. Just see, I want to enter some data inside this text field, okay. To enter any of the data inside any of the text field, or to click on any button, or to click on any of the hyperlink, what I have to do, I have to first locate this specific element. To locate this specific element, I am using a method of WebDriver, that is find element method. Okay, inside this find element method is taking by class as argument. Inside this by class, we are having different locators to locate. So these are the locators which I am using. And this send keys is the method which help us to send the data to the specific element. Clear?
Clear, sir.
Sir,
The,
suppose a field takes integer values. So
Amrita,
can we typecast this one?
bit
Uh,
louder.
okay. So suppose a field takes integer elements or
Okay.
integer arguments. So can we typecast this, or do we have any other method for sending different
No,
types
no,
of
no, no.
variables? Or
See. I'll tell you
mm,
one thing. Any of the text field, if it is taking also string, sorry, integer as
mm,
argument, no, you have to send it
mm-hmm.
in the form of string only, and you have to typecast
Okay.
it,
Okay. Okay. Got it.
or else you have to use parseInt method.
Okay. Got it, sir. Yeah.
Next, ID is done, name is done. We'll go with this link text and parcel link text. Both the things I'll tell you. What is this? Link text and see, and all these methods will be same. This is not going to change anything, okay. What is this link text and parser link text? Just I'll give you a clarity of that before going inside that. Many of the times you will be seeing like this. It will be written as forgot password in any of the application like this. See, it is written as a forgotten password, forgot your password, and it is being underlined. Underline means it's a hyperlink. You can see here a link is present with the name of href. Okay, that means if I'll click here, it will navigate to another link in my web page. But what is the difference between this link text and parcel link text? The basic difference is link text will take the entire text value, but parcel, what I'm forgetting the spellings to do for this parcel link text will take the parcel text value. Why we should go with parcel link text instead of link text? We should go for parcel link text instead link text, because we should write the, can anyone explain what is the why I have written we should we should write the code in an optimized manner? What do you mean by this optimized manner? Anyone?
It should be very limited.
Not limited. See, as we are the testing team, okay, if we will write the code once, because see specifically why automation is done for regression testing or repeated times of testing. We are going to write the entire text value. For example, this is written as forgot your password, the development team has changed it to forgotten password. It may not work. Okay, if it is written as forgotten your user password, that means it may not work. That means what we have to do always is we have to find out the static and dynamic part from this word. That means, for example, this forget is not going to change your may change, or user password, forgot password, anything may change. Then we have to identify which is static and which is dynamic, and always we have to take the static value instead of taking entire value or dynamic value. That means if you're going to write code once, we don't need to change the code directly. We can use at any point of time. And which one is your text value? See, any word which is present after the closing of the angular braces, as of I said, this is our text value. See how to use this. Here only I'm doing driver dot find element by dot link text. This link text is going to take entire text value dot click. Okay. This click what I have written, you can see the send keys is taking, this is not string actually, it will take, it's, I'm wrong here. Character sequence. Character sequences are the same thing. This click method is also abstract method present inside web element interface. Return type is void, but send keys is used to send some data inside the text field, and click method is used for clicking on any of the element. Clear? To respond to my classes, are you being like you have to pay or what? No one is responding anything.
Yes, sir.
That I guess you don't have to pay for responding my classes. If you're having any query, any doubts, you can ask me. Only one, two people are responding. Everyone is keeping quiet. At some time, no, I'll also get bored. Why you are not responding? That means I'll feel like I'm not teaching good.
Not like
Okay.
that, sir. Not like that. That means all of our understanding well.
See, two things I can say. If you're keeping quiet, at that means you're understanding everything, or else you're not understanding everything. That
We
means
are
you have.
understanding, sir. We are understanding your words.
Okay, good. Thank you. Okay, by this link text, we have to take the entire text value to click on the specific element. For example, if I'm going to pass partial text value, it will throw the exception as no such element exception. That means if in the link text, while using link text, if any changes has been done in the UI or in the HTML page, you will you will get exception like this. That code will not work. We'll get like this exception as no such element exception. Clear? For which instead of this link text, we will take, instead of this link text, we will take parcel link text. In this parcel link text, I have identified, okay, this is my only static element. That means parcel text value I have taken. It should throw any, like previously with link text, it was throwing error message, but with parcel link text, it will not throw any error message. Clear? Writing both the
Yes.
lines, take down that.
Uh,
But don't use
Sir,
both the
will
letters at a time. Yeah,
Sir, will it consider a substring as well? Like suppose we have given a string as forgotten, but there may be forgot or forget. So will it take that substring as a
let's check it. You're saying like
substring
this.
as the input? Yeah.
I will
Yeah.
check
Suppose I write just only forgot. Yeah.
it once. I have not checked. We'll check it once.
Okay.
Maybe it will take.
Okay. Then it takes substrings as well.
It will take substring as well.
Okay.
Partial in text means
Okay.
it is meant to text any of the string value, partial string value. But thing is that
Yeah.
we don't pass like this because it is not a professional way to pass the data.
Yeah. Correct. Correct.
The question which you asked is correct, but see,
Mhm.
to write the code also, no, we have to follow some rules. Okay, as in manual testing also I have told you, like always we
Mm.
should go for optimized testing. We should not go for any over testing or under testing. The same way
Correct. Correct.
automation also, always we should write the code in an optimized manner. Optimized manner in the
Mm.
sense what, we should not write code more lengthy. We should not make it very short. We should not make it very complicated, because all these data will be given to the customer at the end of the day. That means if they'll not
Correct.
understand what you have written, then why they will like give money to you? Got my point? That means always we have to
Yeah.
write the code in an optimized manner. See, because if I write only like this, some of the people will may not get, but as per our concept it will work. But coming to professional, we should do right like this.
Yeah, correct. So, if we want to write like optimize, so would it be good if we just make our whole class as exception throwing class, or otherwise, like we used to do it in small chunks of code will be in try and catch block.
Always
What would be the
in
best
live
practice for
environment you
this?
should, in always in live environment you should handle the exception with try catch block. Don't use any throws.
Yeah, yeah. So smaller chunks of code, like suppose I am doing just find element that is only the one line or two line, three line, whatever the
There
particular
you can
code is
use,
doing,
there you
that
can
should be
use.
only particular try catch block, right?
Yes. See,
Okay.
small things we can use like throws or throwable like that. But if in live
Hmm.
environment, if you are working, you should always go for
Hmm.
try catch block.
Correct. Got
we
it.
should, we should not use throws throwable. I am not using why
Correct.
yet. If I'll use, the codes will be
Yeah.
very, you may not get to know. But in live environment it
Correct.
is recommended to use a try catch block only.
Hmm.
Nice,
Got
Namrata.
it.
You have gone through the Java
Yep.
concepts. Good. Then we'll go with class name. Class name. Where is this class name? I have to search. As you can find, okay, I have to click here first. Don't ask me this line of code. Going forward, I'll teach you. Just to click there, I have done it. I want to enter data as this. See, you can find your class is equal to placeholder, it is present. It is not going to work. This one. Yes. Oh, done? Clear? You can take down this.
Sir,
Yeah.
in expert, what is X, sir?
I have not taught you. Don't go with 13 number line. I'll teach. Just to just to click on that element to make it very short. I have used that, but I was telling you how to use this class name locator. I'll tell. I'll explain this expert everything. I'll explain because each and everything is having some meaning.
Sure, sure, sir.
Done? Clear? Okay. Next. See why you in your mind it will be coming the same thing we're doing, but why you're using all those things. Very I'll say you that. See, you can see here class is present for this specific element. I am saying you can see here this class is present, but name attribute is not present. See, name is also present, id is also present, but id with some numbers, and it is that means it is not uniquely identified. It may change. That's why we'll use, that means these are the locators which will be used to access a element. If like some attribute is not present, we'll go with the different alternatives. It is like that, we'll go with different alternatives. This link text and partial link text is only used for clicking, or it is only used for clicking on any of the links only, and all the links will be present under your attribute called as anchor tag a. It will be present like this, anchor tag a, and the link will be present like this. Inside this, your any of the links will be present. Any of the links will be present. You will see here.
So, like you will use different locators whenever it is not uniquely identified, right?
Just a minute. Just a minute. Just a minute. See, you can see here it is this is a link. This is present inside anchor tag A, and under this inside this href is present with a hyperlink and a text value is present. So these are the locators which we are using only for our use case, while using to make it more flexible. If some attribute is not present, somewhere will get a duplicate also, for which we'll go with different attributes. Yeah, what you are saying?
That's what. How you'll get to know that it is not uniquely identified.
Okay, how to know that? See, I'll say. I want to look at this element. I'll right click here. I'll click on inspect. Okay, what I'll do is copy. Fine. You can see a three matches. See, but you in your mind it will be coming with respect to ID. How many element is present? It is uniquely identified or not? You will get to know from here. How you will get to know that what? See, name is equal to, first what I have done, I have copied the attribute value. Control F, you will use Control F to find. Inside this I have paste as email. That means inside this entire HTML tree, three emails are present. You can see here. That means you cannot find anything here. It is not highlighting anything inside this web page. One second, name is equal to email and it is highlighting this one. Third, see, it is not showing anywhere. It is present inside your dump file. That means this element email is used only with this specific web page. And basically what happened in many of the web page, id is always unique. Do remember one thing, id is always unique, but id should have a string value instead of having any of the numbers or any of the hyphens like this. If any number or hyphen like this it is present, don't use that id. If there is any of the string value with respect to id, you can use that. It is recommended because id will not have any duplicate value. Apart from this id, if id is not present, you can go for name. But yes, if you'll see many where you may get a name as duplicate, because inside this name is not only with the id is locate identified. In id it will not throw any duplicate, but with name we may get any duplicate value with this name. That's why we are not using name. I mean, everywhere moreover, in projects you will be using only css and xpath, because these all are having some drawbacks. The main drawback is they're having some duplicates value inside your html tree. Done.
Got it. Thank you.
Yeah. And what especially what, and this too is also having drawbacks. See, I'll tell you, this link text and partial link text also, as because to locate any of the web element we are using id, name, class name, tag name. This tag name I'll show you now, it will throw lots of like duplicates. Like that, with this class name and name I have told you, but this link text and partial link text, what it will happen, this link text and partial link text will only work for anchor tag a, that means any of the link where it is present. But in your mind it will be coming if a hyperlink is not present but a text value is present, how to access with that element. At that condition you cannot use link text or partial link text, for which we have to go for xpath, because with xpath and with css we can go use anything. Clear? Okay, coming to tag name. For example, this is a input tag, it is there. See, input tag, it is there. I want to locate with tag name. See, 1 of 7. There are 7 inputs inside this HTML, for which we cannot take this as our in find element method. We will not use tag name, because tag name is going to throw you exception, like because it will not throw exception. In find element, what it will happen, if you want to access on any of the web element, for example I want to access on this password and I want to write here some data, okay. But what in the file, if this input is present first, it will be accessed, it will not be accessed. First come first service, like that it will work in find element method. But where to use this tag name in find elements, I'll tell you that. Done. You're getting or not, guys?
Yes.
We're getting.
Okay. Get HTML tags. Okay, we'll go with now this CSS selector. Using which symbol we represent class attribute in CSS. Okay, this will represent ID attribute in CSS. Okay, for this CSS and expert, we have to write down the syntax for CSS. Tag name, bracket start, equal to attribute, and this will represent something. Okay. When you'll use this, for example, we are not having any ID name, all those things we are not having, or it is having duplicate. In that condition, I want to take any other attributes, I can use this CSS selector. Clear? Now, steps to write CSS and XPath expression. Number one, you have to open the developers toolbar. Second is press Control plus F. Display the search bar. Next, the CSS XPath expression. Clear? Now we will use this syntax. This is our syntax to derive any of the CSS or XPath expression. This is the process we will follow. What happened, Pavan? You are laughing. Okay. Which is your developer's toolbar? These are the shortcuts. Control Shift I, or going to that place and clicking on inspect. Everything I told you on that day. Now, for example, I want to use this placeholder. That means for I don't have any class attribute, I don't have name attribute, I only have placeholder. How to access at that time? That means first I have to copy attribute name is equal to attribute value. Second, I have to click on Control F and paste over there. Then attribute your I have to use this syntax. But where is the syntax? Tag name is bracket stat attribute name is equal to attribute value. See, our tag name is input here. Bracket stat attribute name is equal to attribute value bracket close, which will be present in single inverted comma. And you can see here by pressing enter in a left hand side, the element which you want to access is getting highlighted. Just copy that, driver dot find element by dot css selector dot send keys. Clear? Got my point? How to use this?
Yes.
Sir,
Yeah,
sir, if you don't mind, can you show me once again, sir? My screen got stuck, so that's why.
yeah,
How
yeah,
to
sure.
fetch this?
Just also, just 1 minute. You for this, see, first thing is that you have to know the, like, remember this syntax. Okay, tag name will be present, bracket start attribute name is equal to attribute value, and the attribute value should be present inside this single inverted comma. And to derive any of the css and xpath, first we have to open the developers toolbar, then we have to search control plus find, that means we have to find the search bar. Inside that we have to put this syntax with the specific expression what we want to search, and check whether that element is getting highlighted or not. That means, for example, I want to locate this password. I came up here. Here you can find something, it is written as like a placeholder. I'll first attribute name and attribute value. I have copied. Control F. First is your tag name. INPUT. Input is the tag name. Square bracket starts. I'll be writing here. Attribute name is equal to attribute value with single inverted comma attribute, and pressing enter, check whether that element is getting highlighted on the left hand side or not. Clear?
Clear, sir. Clear.
Got my point? Okay. Be online. I'll be giving you some assignments so that you can go through that. Okay. Just a minute.
Sir, at the end, I need one more help, sir.
Yeah.
Actually, previously you shown me how to configure the things, right, sir? So how to create project and how to configure that one.
Hmm.
So today, just I want to how to download this Selenium Java software. Just show me overview, sir.
Okay. I'm just pasting the question in the chat box. Just this. Just a minute. Practice all those assignments. It will be very helpful for you guys. Just take down all those things. Then save all those things. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, what you are saying? If anyone want to leave, take down this question. You can leave. If anyone is having any doubts, you can ask me. Yeah,
Sir,
you are.
just I want, sir, I want how to install this Selenium Java, sir. Then only we can make configuration, right? So that's why I'm asking.
No, not like that. You have to install only. As of I said, you have to download and install only Java in your system. Then you have to like install Eclipse in your system, and you have to just put that on that day. What I have shown you is this is your only like automation tool. Selenium, you have to put this one in your build part. That's it. This is the jar file which you have to put. Nothing more than that you have to do. See what I am using Eclipse now. What I am using here. Eclipse like a JDK is installed in my system. Okay. See
Java, which version, sir?
any like more than 17 we need.
More than 17. Okay.
Yeah.
Eclipse, which version, sir? Eclipse, latest
The
version?
latest one you can use. The latest one you can use.
Okay.
And inside this, I am using 4.27 as your Selenium automation tool.
Yeah.
Clear?
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay. Bye bye,
Sir,
guys. Thank you.
sir, where can we get the video recordings?
Like Gopal will just upload all those things in YouTube. You can find over there.
Okay. Can you please ping the link of the YouTube channel?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
In the group again, I'll ping it. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Anything more?
I think in YouTube it is not yet uploaded, I guess.
Yeah. It is not uploaded. I'll talk with Gopal again. He will upload.
Okay, thank
Okay.
you.
Bye bye, guys. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
you.